guys! Welcome back to another Pixie Talks review vlog.
Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks. Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks.
Woo! And it's time for another Kickstarter video! A while back I ended up backing several Kickstarter comic book projects, and now that they have all arrived, combo video! I will be reviewing 4 different comic books here, all of them refreshingly woman-centric in a world of male-only comics, so strap in and get comfy. Amya was first a webcomic, and the Kickstarter campaign was to fund the first volume of its print edition, which includes the first 4 chapters as well as some guest stories. The story revolves around a young girl named Faye, who is a mute spell-touched with a daunting destiny upon her. Her companions and her are caught up in the affairs of global politics and fantastical prophecies as they work together to save the world. The storytelling here is breathtakingly well done. It weaves its world and setting bit by bit for the reader, revealing pieces here and there about how its world functions and the cultures that make it up. Amya is a sprawling high fantasy realm, which of course has always been my favorite genre. The characters are all engaging and interesting with distinct personalities with their own strengths and weaknesses. The artwork is beautiful, a distinctly fantasy-infused style with a great attention to detail. What also really always tickles me about webcomic publications like this is being able to watch the artist's style mature and grow as it progresses. You can see a marked improvement from the beginning to the end, and I've always really loved that about the webcomic format. All in all, this is an absolutely breathtaking first volume, and I highly recommend checking it out. The Hues is also a webcomic turned print edition, and one that I was extremely excited to back. It's kind of a blend of the magical girl genre with the superhero genre with a little bit of post-apocalyptic science fiction thrown in. The story revolves around a group of girls who are at varying stages of discovering their innate powers and abilities when aliens attack, launching a full-scale invasion of the planet Earth. It is up to these girls to fight back and save their homes and their families using their strange abilities that none of them fully understand. This series' huge strength is character building. It is wonderfully refreshing to see a group of girls so diverse, not only visually but also in personality. Too many ensemble type things like this tend to give each character pretty much the same personality with maybe 1 or 2 token traits to set them apart. But these girls are all so wildly different from each other that it really makes the story shine. They come from different backgrounds, have different personal experiences, and have different ways of approaching things. Thrown together by necessity, these girls help each other out and band together to try to solve the mystery of the alien invasion. The artwork is vibrant and fun and really draws the eye. Once again, it is evident that the artist has grown over the course of running the webcomic, and it's really neat to see how the style evolves over the course of the story. The artist has a real knack for conveying expressions and emotions, and I thoroughly enjoy her style. It's also really refreshing to see a group of superhero ladies completely unsexualized, wearing normal clothes, and with much more realistic body types. It is a girl power comic through and through. Valor is an anthology book, compiling short stories in both comic and prose. The main theme of the book is fairy tale, either reimagined folk legends or new stories in the vein of fairy tale. And they are all woman-centric. The focus of the anthology is to highlight the strength of heroines in traditional folk stories, and the result is breathtaking. There are many reimaginings of classic stories such as The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, and there are some brand new stories besides. They are all from a variety of different artists and illustrators, some of which I was familiar with the work of, and some I was not. The one thing that they all have in common is the focus on heroines and female characters, but the way that gender expression is approached is beautiful and ambiguous. The relationships presented in the stories all run the gambit from romance to friendship to family, and they all explore different portions of what it means to be a woman. A lot of the stories are also retold from the perspective of a different culture than the original story, which is always a refreshing way to get a new take. This is quite honestly one of the most beautiful anthologies I have ever seen. The varying styles of artwork are phenomenal, and the stories are all timeless tales that affirm feminism and equality. Representation matters, and this book has plenty of it. It is absolutely beautiful. I think my favorite tale in this anthology was The Rose Beast, but it's hard to choose really a favorite amongst so many amazing stories. Honest to goodness, check this out. And lastly, Kitty! Tentacle Kitty was really a Kickstarter campaign to back the production of this absolutely adorable purple plush toy. But my backer tier came with the first issue of the printed webcomic as well. The comic is about a happy little creature on an alien planet inhabited by tentacle kitties. Through a freak accident, little pink tentacle kitty is summoned to Earth. Now separated from her family, she meets a young girl who takes her in, and that is where their adventures will begin. Tentacle Kitty is quite possibly one of the most freaking adorable things I've ever seen in my life, and I love it. Part wacky adventure, part slice of life with a dash of surrealism, sci-fi thrown in, and 100% adorbs. The original Tentacle Kitty plush was pink, of course, just like the main character in the comic, but the Kickstarter was to back the production of more colors, so I jumped on the chance to get purple Tentacle Kitty because, oh my gosh, look at it. So there you have it. These are all of the comics that I have recently had the pleasure of backing on Kickstarter and seeing the end results of. We need more awesome stuff like this, with amazing female leads and amazing stories that aren't stuck in the rut of what constitutes acceptable storytelling conventions. Thank you again to every single creator involved in these projects for allowing me to be involved in your work even to a small degree. I love all of you and hope that you continue to create awesome stuff. And that's it for my big combo Kickstarter comic book review. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll have links in the description to where you can find all of these amazing comics as well. And you can, of course, add me on Facebook for more of my stuff. And with that, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!